Bright Brighid blessings, 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 bright Brighid blessings to you, to you, to you. Happy Imbolc to all of you in the Northern Hemisphere celebrating. And for all of you in the Southern Hemisphere, Happy Lunasa. And to everyone around the world, it's New Moon and the start of the Lunar New Year. So, New Moon and Lunar New Year blessings as well. Today is known as Brighid Day, St. Brigid's Day. Imbolc goes by a variety of different names here in the Northern Hemisphere and in the Southern Hemisphere. Many traditions also call this day Lunasa. And this being February 1st, we're at the start of an annual week-long event called United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week. And in the USA, February 1st starts Black History Month. There are so many things to celebrate and to be thankful for. I'm going to focus primarily this morning on celebrating this day as Brighid Day. I have a Brighid cross, and it's a symbol of not only of Brighid, but of the sacred sun. And it was so wonderful to have the sacred sun here, rising and visible. So blessings of Brighid, of the sacred sun, sun that brings well-being, prosperity, good health, wisdom, and resilience. Brighid, blessings of the sacred sun upon you and upon the greater circle of nature of which we are part here on planet Earth. Bright Brighid blessings. Brighid is a goddess of holy wells and sacred springs, and I have water that has some bits of water from Brighid Spring at Circle Sanctuary Nature Preserve, Chalice Well in the UK, and Brighid's Holy Well in Kildare, Ireland, plus some waters of the world that I have gathered at sacred ceremonies at different parts of the world that I've traveled over the years, including those from the Sacred Waters Ceremony at the Parliament of the World's Religions in Salt Lake City, Utah, back in 2015. I was honored to be among those who actually got some of the waters of the world that were distributed to some of us taking part there. Well, I have bits of all that water in water from our own well here at the house. Brighid of the sacred waters, Brighid of the sacred waters. Cleanse us, heal us, bless us, inspire us. Brighid of the sacred waters, Brighid of the sacred waters, bless us, bless the waters of planet Earth. Brighid of the sacred waters, bless those caring for water, bless those cleaning up water, bless those making water free, clear, abundant in our areas and around the world. Brighid of the sacred waters, Brighid of the sacred waters, Brighid of the sacred waters, we call to you, we pray to you, we appreciate you. Bright Brighid blessings. Well, Brighid is a divine being with many forms and many ways. An icon of Brighid combines her pagan goddess attributes with her Christian saint attributes. So Brighid, Saint Brighid, Bride, Brighid, Brigantia. We know you by many names, and I call the all Brighid to be with us. I call on the power of Brighid as community builder, as reconciler, as peacemaker, as community inspirer and thriver. Brighid, Saint Brighid, Brighid, we call to you, we honor you. Bless us on this day, and bless us at the start of United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week. Continue your blessing throughout this whole week in 2022 and in times to come. Blessings on multicultural relations. Blessings on interreligious collaborations. Blessings on global conversations and cooperations. Bright Brighid blessings. Bright Brighid blessings. Bright Brighid blessings. And this being World Interfaith Harmony Week, as well as the time of Imbolc and all these other things, I will be celebrating in a variety of ways. I am speaking at a college online this afternoon for United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week, and we'll be doing a special podcast on February 2nd, which is Imbolc and Lunasa in some traditions, also known as Candlemas in some traditions, both pagan and Christian. So on Wednesday night, February 2nd, 2022, we will be celebrating Candlemas in Christian, pagan, and interreligious, multicultural, and multilingual and global ways. Bright Brighid blessings. And on Thursday afternoon, I'm going to be with Morgana of Pagan Federation International and others, also online celebrating UN World Interfaith Harmony Week. So I'll be posting more info on things that you'll be able to join at the Selena Fox Updates Facebook page. Well, what are some other ways we celebrate Bridget on this St. Bridget's Day, Bridget's Day? Bridget is a protectress and a wise one. This is a reproduction inspired by an old depiction of Bridget. Yes, she has a globe in her hands as well as a sphere, or some might call it an arrow. One of her old names is Bright Arrow. So, Brigantia, we call on you to watch over and to dispel the war mongering that has been happening in different parts of our world in recent days. So bless and protect our planet. Bless and protect those in need. And though you be a fierce warrior, we also call on you as guardian of the peace. Brigantia, Brigantia, Brigantia. Bring protection for those in Ukraine that are in need. Bring protection to planet Earth, dispelling any talks of World War III. Brigantia, watch over international processes resolving issues regarding the saber rattling and the troops convergence by Russia around Ukraine's borders. And Brigantia, also watch over what's happening with North Korea. Let us have safety and protection. Watch over the Olympics. Yes, born of ancient pagan Greek traditions, let us keep alive the tradition that when in ancient pagan times people came together for the Olympics, there was a cessation of war and rumors of war and posturing of war. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. And let there be safety. Brigantia, we call on you to protect those in need from the pandemic, to give strength and resilience to those who are on the front lines, essential workers, nurses, doctors, chaplains, counselors, first responders, all of those who are reporting on the pandemic, that are serving in healing capacities during this pandemic time, those who are doing the research, those who are in trials to help get cures and even more effective vaccines for variants. So, Brigantia, Bridget, we celebrate your wisdom, we celebrate your strength, we celebrate your fierceness, we celebrate your peace. Come, watch over, hear our prayers, and bring peace, safety, protection, wellness to those in need. And in the USA, Brigantia, watch over all of our colleges and universities, but in particular, Black historic colleges and universities. Protect our country, protect those at those particular institutions that are problem solving with threats as we speak. So Brigantia, Brighid, we call to you and honor you. Hear our prayers and manifest them. So be it. Bright Brighid blessing. Bright Brighid blessings. Bright Brighid blessings. Well, Brighid has connections with all the elements. I invite you now to experience yourself connecting with Brighid of the Sacred Oak. I am coming to you live from my studio, which is in my home in an oak forest. And oaks take a lot of different forms, and there's all sorts of, there's white oaks, red oaks, northern red oaks, bur oaks, and a variety of oaks right here on this property and on the adjoining Circle Sanctuary Nature Preserve. Oak can give us strength. Oak, long-lived and resilient. Brighid of the Sacred Oak, be in us, be with us. May we deepen our connections with the land, with nature, with the biosphere that we're all part of. Brighid of the Sacred Oak, be in us and with us as we weather actual storms, as well as storms of our own making, in terms of drama and trauma that we encounter and respond to. Brighid of the Sacred Oak, may the wisdom of longevity and multicultural honoring be with us and in us. Brighid of the Sacred Oak, come, be in us, be with us now and in times to come. Bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings. And we call to Brighid of the Sacred Swan. Teach us about grace and beauty. Teach us about symbology. Teach us about the spirit world that we are part of in this life and beyond. And Brighid of the Sacred Swan, bless our thinking and our creativity. May we be inspired. May we enjoy life. May we flow through life and fly through life and walk through life in good ways. Brighid of the Sacred Swan, we honor your bright spirit. Come and be with us. And just as you can change shape into a swan and back, let us recognize our own selves, our capacities to be more mindful and aware, and to shift our attitude and to have more gratitude in our lives, whatever unfolds for us. Brighid of the Sacred Swan, we call to you and honor you. Be in us and be with us now and in times to come. Bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings. Brighid of the Sacred Fire, Fire Goddess, the fire of the sun, the fire of the hearth, the fire of candle flames, the fire of healing powers, the fire of the forge, blacksmithing, goldsmithing, and humankind smithing. As we gaze into this sacred fire, kindled by a candle, kindled from a candle, kindled from a candle at Kildare, Ireland. Keepers of the holy flame, Brighid, we chant your name. Brighid fire, come inspire. 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 Inspire us to connect with the wisdom within ourselves. Fire, to connect and deepen our relationship with you, Brighid. Fire, to inspire us to examine energy sources in our lives, and working for more sustainable forms of energy. Fire that is creativity, the fire that is in our own consciousness, fire in the head. Brighid fire, come inspire. Help us manifest what we desire. So be it. Bright Brighid blessings. Bright Brighid blessings. Bright Brighid blessings. An image of planet Earth. And inside, a rainbow pouch. And inside is a crystal that literally has gone around the world to the Parliament of the World's Religions, which the Parliament reemerged at its centennial in 1993, and I've been involved ever since. 93 in Chicago, 99 in Cape Town, South Africa. And this image right here, I got from a Brighid priestess during that trip. And in Barcelona, Spain in 2004, in Melbourne, Australia in 2009, in Salt Lake City, Utah in 2015, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada in 2018, and online in 2021. So with this crystal and with Brighid looking over and the globe, it is United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week. Let there be peace and understanding, well-being, healing on planet Earth. Healing and wellness 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 on planet Earth. Among humans and other forms of life. The plants, creatures, ecosystems. May we all find good ways to be in harmony with each other, with the elements on our planet, the soil that is land, the air that we breathe, the fire that's energy and the sun, the water that's fresh water and salt water, and a mix between in the bodies of water on our planet and the water that's within us, and spirit, that interconnecting source that connects us not only with each other as humans, but the greater circle of nature here on planet Earth, and in our solar system, in our galaxy, in the cosmos. Bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings. And so as we conclude this Brighid Day celebration, what can you take from this time for your own celebrations by whatever name or names you are calling that today. A greeting of hope, of cheer, of compassion. A wonderful thing to do any day, but be part of the process of transmitting bright Brighid blessings to those in need. Call to mind planet Earth, our home. Find some time today to get out into a natural area if you can, or if you are in a very human-crafted space and needing to be indoors, call to mind images and memories of a natural place. Feel your connection with the land wherever you may be. Honor that connection and listen to the spirit of place. Connect with Brighid of the land and of place, and let love flow from you to that place, to that space, now and as you go about your life. Love the place where you're at, and love the planet, and love the larger cosmic systems we are part of. May Brighid aid us in our connections with sacred place and places. May Brighid aid us in our connections with each other. And I give thanks to all of you who are gathered here today. If you haven't already said where you're watching from, I invite you to do that. Literally, we are joining together across time zones, across languages and different countries. And just think what it's like to have that as part of your daily practice. Perhaps you do. Imagining yourself being part of a great circle of brilliance, rainbow colors of spectrum light and perfect harmony, that radiance that not only is part of Brighid brilliance, but is part of the stuff that souls are nurtured by. So let us reach out and be kind and do something generous, compassionate, fun that will benefit others. And let us take time to nurture our own selves and our relationship with nature, and to express appreciation for Brighid. Bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings. Well, a special shout out to all of those in Ireland for in 2023, a decision that just came down a little more than a week ago. St. Brigid's Day, is becoming an official holiday in Ireland. So how wonderful is that? And I think even more wonderful is not only do people get some time off, some Monday closest to February 1st, and there's some other nuances about that, beginning in 2023, it's reality in Ireland. But how many countries have public holidays that have been inspired and that are honoring a female? So whether you see St. Brighid or the All Brighid, which is my approach, I give thanks for Brighid being an inspiration for people of all gender identities and sexual orientations. She has much lore connected with her, but whether you consider her a pagan goddess or a Christian saint or a multifaceted divine being that embraces all of that and more, let us find good ways to be in community with each other in cyberspace, in inner space, and when it is possible to do so, face to face. So happy Brighid Day wherever you may be. Thank you all for being part of this live stream. Yes, I actually thought I had enough internet. I could pre-schedule it. So thank you for being here. And I'll be continuing to celebrate Brighid Day throughout today and the next few days, because I'm one of those Brighid priestesses, not only year-round, but Imbolc is a multiple day and night affair. So thank you all for tuning in, and may Brighid watch over us. Brighid blessings upon you. Brighid blessings within you. Brighid blessings around you, now and in times to come. Bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings, bright Brighid blessings.